Welcome back, everyone. This week in Chicago, dreams were made, draft boards were shaken, and the future stars of the NBA stepped onto the biggest stage of their young careers. From AJ Debance fighting to stay the number one pick, to Cameron Carr stunning scouts with a breakout performance, the 2026 NBA Combine may have changed the league's future forever. The 2026 NBA Combine in Chicago didn't just shake up draft boards, it completely changed the conversation around the future of the league. Scouts, executives, and front offices walked into the week with questions. They walked out with new stars rising, major concerns growing louder, and a draft class suddenly filled with drama, uncertainty, and unbelievable potential. At the center of it all stood A.J. Debonsa from BYU. For months, the debate over the number one pick had been raging between Debonsa, Darren Peterson, and Cameron Boozer. But after Combine Week, A.J. Debonsa still looked like the safest superstar bet in the entire draft. The Washington Wizards now sit in position to potentially change their franchise forever. Debonsa's 6 feet 9 inches frame, advanced shot creation, elite scoring instincts, and jaw-dropping 42.5-inch max vertical reminded everyone why so many scouts believe he may be the rare kind of prospect teams simply cannot pass on. But the pressure is building fast behind him. The Utah Jazz are expected to make one of the toughest decisions in the draft between Darren Peterson from Kansas and Cameron Boozer from Duke. Peterson continues to impress evaluators with his off-ball scoring, deep shooting range, and defensive quickness. Meanwhile, Cameron Boozer keeps proving why his basketball IQ, strength, passing, and overall production make him one of the most complete forwards available. Even with debates around athletic limitations, Boozer's consistency has kept him firmly near the top of every board. And then came one of the biggest stories of the entire combine. Cameron Carr from Baylor. Carr entered Chicago as a projected first-round pick. He left as one of the biggest winners of the event. His explosive 30-point scrimmage performance had scouts across the gym talking. The shot-making, athleticism, separation, and 7-foot wingspan suddenly turned him into one of the most fascinating rising prospects in the draft. For teams searching for a true two-way scoring wing, Cameron Carr may have changed his future in a single night. Elsewhere, Darius Acuff Jr. continued to silence concerns about his size after measuring with a 6 feet 7 inches wingspan, strengthening his case as one of the most dangerous scoring guards in the class. Keaton Wagler's creative shot making and high IQ pushed him further into lottery conversations, while Kingston Fleming stunned scouts during shooting drills and athletic testing, proving he may be one of the most versatile guards available. But perhaps no player created more intrigue physically than Aday Mara from Michigan. Standing 7 feet 3 inches barefoot with a 9 feet 9 inches standing reach, Mara's measurements alone made him impossible to ignore. Add in elite passing instincts, rim protection, and offensive efficiency, and suddenly teams are imagining a truly unique NBA weapon. The Combine also became a proving ground for international talent. Karim Lopez from the New Zealand Breakers continued building momentum with his physicality and versatility. Sergio de la Rea kept drawing attention with his EuroLeague production for Valencia. Luigi Swigo's massive frame and shooting flashes had scouts buzzing, while Jack Caille's playmaking in Germany strengthened his rise-up draft boards. And behind every workout, every interview, and every scrimmage was one reality every prospect understood. Time is running out. NCAA players still have until May 27th to withdraw from the draft and maintain eligibility. That means front offices are now scrambling to separate real franchise cornerstones from combine hype. Some players skyrocketed, others quietly slipped. But after one unforgettable week in Chicago, the 2026 NBA draft suddenly feels wide open.